Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now. If they replace the worst player on their roster with you, and you would be inspired to work harder than you are now because of the opportunity, then the fact you aren't working that hard now is one of the reasons you can't make that team in the first place.
What up? What's up? What up, y'all? How you doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Hey, here at Limitless Hoops, I'm John Sanders here speaking at you. All right, and we are coming up on our summer basketball. Okay, summer is a special time because you get to do whatever you want. All right, and we are still looking for signups for our what is it called? Our signups for our 5 Perfect Weeks challenge. All right. Again, that the first day for it will be in June. I believe it's that Sunday, right before our camp. All right, and let me think. We can actually take out maybe some time right before camp each day, because camp goes from 9 to 3. Maybe before or after camp, we could do it. So that Sunday we can do the first day, and I will do it with you. So that would be an easy day. All right, an easy day meaning because I'm there to inspire you, right? All right, but then the next 5 days will be during camp, basically. All right, and we'll do our 6-hour camp, and maybe right before you can do it, or maybe right afterwards. But camp won't be too hard physically. All right, so those will be easy days too, especially since it's the first week. Because again, you'll have people there. Maybe we might be able to recruit some other people as well. All right, so the first week will be easy, but then after that, I'm not doing the whole thing. I can't do that. So now it's kind of on you. And this challenge isn't just some regular challenge. But what you guys are asking for isn't regular either. You guys are basically asking for you guys are saying, I want to go to the moon. And they're like, well, that's not very easy, right? And you're like, yeah, I know. It'll be the hardest thing in my entire life. You're like, okay, cool. And then you start to figure out how much space shuttles cost. You start to realize how far away it is. You start to realize how dizzy you're gonna get. You start to realize that you might die along the way. And you're like, wait a minute, this seems wrong. Shouldn't this be easier? Dude, making the NBA or even D1 is incredibly hard. All right, if you're going along and you're just happy every single day and you're like, this is perfect. I love this. This is so wonderful. You got to know that you're on the wrong route. All right. So, but if every day is just excruciatingly hard, and you're barely finding the energy to go on, and then you're like, I'm doing this because I want to do it. Let's go. And you're trying to push yourself every single second. Then you know that you're on the right route, and that should be the only thing that makes you happy is that you're on the right route. All right. So this isn't Pikes Peak. This is Mount Everest. All right, this isn't going to your grandma's house. This is going to the moon. All right, and get that in your head so that you can apply the right kind of effort and expect the right kind of things as well. All right, what's up, Connor Rush? I see you, Noah Masseth. Hi, Kieran and Declan Louth. All right, Noah Masseth, are you doing better today? Yeah. Oh no, Noah Masseth had a horrible morning. Basically, got kicked off the high school team. All I said was, hey. Basically, do you still want to be on the high school team? You got to tell me yes now. He refused to say anything. So I said, okay, then you're off. I don't give bad days. Not if you want to be that guy. Not if you want to play a 6th grader playing with the 9th graders. That's crazy. All right. So I will be easier on Noah from now on until he earns his way back on that team. All right. You can't come and have crappy days. Even if you do wake up in the morning, I'm glad that you were there. But you can't just come and just be like this the whole time. And then not move. All right, it's not what we do, especially for the guy who's leading our attendance. Anyway, if a kid on his first day came like that, I would say that. A kid on his last day came like that, I would say that. A kid who's no matter what, I don't really change. So know what to expect from me. I expect you guys to work your hardest all the time. All right, don't dog it, especially if we're allowing you to play with the high schoolers. And if you're the guy who's because if you noticed it, the last 4 days or maybe 3, what's his name? Sean O'Brien has not shown up. Sean Bryan might have quit because of Noah. Noah's losing me customers too. What? Noah's losing me money now. Wow. That's like thousands of dollars to be in our program. Alright, so you can't be that guy, man. Alright, you can't tell someone that they suck and that they shouldn't come to other games and then not show up to the game yourself and then play like that and then show up the next day. You can't be that negative. I get on Rohit a lot. We get on Chris a lot for stuff. Alright, but you can't be that guy. Speaking of Chris, we also had an issue with again, Chris in the text message. You guys can't keep defending him over crap like that. Seriously. Trust me, at least the bad stuff. All right, he did a very good job in this game, but you can't come out of nowhere and be like, I did 18 points, I got this, and like bragging about out of nowhere. It's a team game, and your job is to inspire other people. And if you spend all your time inspiring yourself, that doesn't add up. All right, that's some Kanye stuff right there, inspiring yourself all day. All right, you can't be that guy. You can't be a selfish player on a team. So we are trying to help you guys out. I know you guys need some confidence. The most confident person, the person that doesn't have to say anything about themselves. That's the most confident person. So if you want to truly be confident, try to be more like that. All right. No, he is talking a break. He's coming today. He said he's taking a break. All right. Sean's taking a break, you said. All right, we'll see. Be kind to each other, you guys. I sent that Giannis quote out to everyone about your egos and stuff like that. You want to keep your egos in check. But there's also just there's many quotes, but they all stem to about like basically push yourself beyond measure while pushing other people as well, and keep everything as positive as possible, but like don't get too positive and caught up on yourself. All right. So make sure that you're remaining balanced. All right. Don't be too cocky. Don't be too depressed. Try to be in the middle. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too passive. Try to be in the middle. All right. Just try to be in the middle of things. And at the same time, you also have to push with all your enthusiasm and use all your passion, and then not go overboard and punch someone in the face. That was actually Sean 2 weeks ago. I mean, like, yeah, you can be emotional, but you have to control your emotions. It's a very, very hard thing to manage, and what most people will just quit. They will just say, I can't handle like any kind of confrontation, so I'll just leave. All right, you can't do that. You have to put yourself in the fire and then be able to handle it. All right, so good luck with all that stuff, you guys. It's tough. Really said, keep hating on Chris. Oh yeah, actually, I have stopped pushing Chris. I only pushed him in the beginning because his mom paid so much money for all the morning workouts, but he's obviously not that guy. So I've stopped pushing him. And he asked me during the game, why can't you push me like you push Rohit and Connor? All right. No, because Connor and Rohit told me to stop pushing him. All right. You guys, in the end, like, no matter what I do as a coach, you are who you are. You're going to get millions of types of coaches. Your entire career doesn't depend on which coach gets you. Like, I don't think that there's a coach out there that could have ruined it for Michael Jordan. Give him a soft coach, a bad coach, a mean coach, a good coach. He would have still just been working his butt off. All right, but what kind of player are you if out of 100 coaches you will only work hard for one coach? What kind of player does that make you? If a coach can ruin your entire career, the coach isn't on the court. He can play, you cannot play, I suppose, but he can't stop you from working extra, right? He can't even force you to work extra. I try, you can't do it. You are who you are. And don't blame it on anyone else. All right, that's the sense that I get from all you guys saying I should do this, I should do that. No, it's you. All right, it's you. Will you do the 5 perfect weeks? If you want to. If you don't, you won't. No matter what words I say, I might convince you to do it a couple of days or whatever. But if you wind up doing this, that's all on you. Don't say that I'm the one that made you do it. No, you're the amazing one. If you don't do it, don't say that I'm the one that forced you not to do it because I said it the wrong way. Because you're the horrible one, all right? It's all up to you. You guys have the power. You guys have the strength. Sean typing in black scent. Yeah, man. Come on. Watch that black scent, Sean. Chris just saying thinks he the best ever. I ain't taking no breaks. Who you think you is? Seriously, yeah. The black scents, man. I don't know about y'all. I have the most smallest ego. The most smallest. I don't know what kind of accent that is, with just bad grammar accent. No one said that my dad said that hurt me when it didn't. It was a thing that made me want to push myself more. My dad said that I didn't. Oh my God. Add some periods to your sentences, you guys. Okay, it's so hard to read. I'm trying. I get what you're trying to say. Just make sure that you do work harder. You still haven't posted homework, so we don't even know. So, and also you haven't shown up in a while, so that's what we go by. If you show up, if you post homework, that's when we know. That's when we know that you're alive and you're still ticking. All right. Come to open gyms on Saturdays. Bring your friends to those. I know that you live far away, but some of you others don't have excuses. All right. Let's check our homework real quick. Who's been posting the homework? Noah Masseth. The pop-up push-ups. Noah Masseth. Rowie Dogs, the heart and the goat. Get to watch this step back, and then the other stuff's from before. Also, the Kyrie spin to J is what we are doing tonight, so I'll bring the TV out. I see you working, Kieran. Good job, you guys. All right, let's check our movie of the day. All right, our movie of the day is For the Love of the Game. All right, it's a movie starring this dude. All right, he's the same guy from Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner. I believe that's his name. He's famous. All right. But this movie, it might be a little slow, but it's a 9th grade movie, so for you guys it won't be. It's also like semi like a love story, so maybe you won't like love it. But it is a decent story, and it does include like an aging picture, things like that. It's definitely like a sports movie. It might give you a little bit of inspiration. I saw it when I was about 11 or 12 or something like that. All right. But For the Love of the Game, I would say it's a solid movie. All right. In terms of a sports movie and being exciting, a little bit below par. It's not so many sports scenes, but it does say like the behind the scenes action. I think for you guys, it might mean something because of the monotony that goes into it. And he's talking about like his like injuries and stuff like that as he's like aging, right? So if you want to know like the day-to-day battles of like being like a pro at this, whether you're like getting paid or not, just being a pro even as a kid, it wears on you, man, and it's exciting sometimes, and it's not exciting some other times, and that's the hard part. So I really like how For the Love of the Game explores that. So I'm going to throw it at 39 stars out of 50. 39 stars out of 50 for the Love of the Game. If you watch it, definitely post it. All right, for those of you guys who are 9th graders, you're probably 9th graders until the end of this school year. So when I start speaking of the 10th grade movie of the month, that would be starting like in June. Like that's when you can start like graduating yourself, is in June. All right, in terms of like what we do for the daily challenges and the monthly movies. All right. Let's see what we have here. So that's the movie of the day, or the movie of the month for the 9th grade. All right, let's check our workouts. This is our Tuesday practices. Heads up, this one's on Thursday. On Thursday, we are at a different school, Century Middle School, and it's also from a different time, from 7 to 8:30. But we also have a game. All right, a game for the 7th grade through varsity. Does not include you, Noah Masseth. All right, 7th through varsity. All right, you guys are invited to the game at 8:30. So it's past a few people's bedtime. So hopefully we have enough players. It's because on Faith Christian they give us a gym. So we would probably be playing against Faith Christian. So the games, they are on the weekdays. We still always have weekday games for gym. People don't like them as much because of school and things like that. But it is what it is, and that's when our game is scheduled. And again, Jam keeps assuming that we have real basketball players in our program, and they keep looking at me really funny when I'm like, the kids don't want to play. They're like, they don't want to what? All right, they don't quite get what you guys are. Can you guys show them what you are? Show them what you are, and show them that you guys are real basketball players, because right now they're thinking you guys are just like the run-of-the-mill wannabes, and they're like, they aren't about it. All right? And because we're off and on, they don't give us extra games like they used to. They basically thought that you guys were like me. They were like, oh, John has a team? Well, John would play 8 days a week. Let's give it to him. And that's not you guys, right? All right, so let's figure it out. So if we only have a few showing up, ask everyone else to show up, Connor. Get them to show up. Figure that part out. All right. Anyways,
For the workout that we're doing on Tuesday, on that Thursday, is horseshoe shooting, 180 poly for shots, pick and roll defense, point guard advance the ball ahead, under 15 seconds up by 4, then deflections. Make sure that we go over that stuff. Like if you're not showing up to other practice, go over that stuff by yourself any way that you can on that day. All right, stuff that we did last week. We did spin move series. That one's getting better. We still look a little bit funny doing the spin moves. The 2-on-2-on-2 triangle was the best that we've ever done it. Still not amazing. Now we need to apply that to the game, but it did help us out during the game. Because during the game, you guys have improved at running triangle and waiting for that weak side guard. You guys are starting to understand the options. So great job with that. Force post to the middle. Again, not that many people post up these days, but we still have to understand that rule. So I haven't seen how you guys do it. Poly and pyramid, we're going to start applying some of that stuff to games because we've worked on this stuff enough now, where we can apply maybe poly, pyramid to the games. You guys should automatically be applying pyramid to the games whenever you guys cut, and then enter the ball in the key so we can get something. All right, we might even run pyramid to one of our bigs, even though we have no bigs, but it may be to Connor to like get him some easy buckets down low to punk people. All right, because again, the other teams, they're scoring on you guys point blank range. You guys wanted to shoot threes. Like, bro, it's like, I want to shoot from the outside because this is what I'm going to play in college. Okay, look. Chris Paul would shoot layup after layup after layup. Tony Parker shot layup after layup after layup. You get the best possible shot. You don't just avoid the inside or act like you're avoiding the inside, especially when you're lying. And the only reason why you guys are avoiding the inside is because you're scared of the contact. All right, you guys dribble out more than I've ever seen anyone dribble out since Steve Nash. All right, dude, you're in there, you score the ball. All right, so we will be running plays to you guys on the inside. 0 to 3 seconds up by 3, sideline out of bounds defense. We worked on that. Then 10 plus seconds down by 3 with free throws. Stuff that we are doing tomorrow on Tuesday. Nope, that's not it. It's this one right here. Press the wrong button, dude. All right, drives and rotations. We still need to work on the rotations. We're not quite getting that. 180 tangent for shots. This is the play that we can run to make sure that when we run tangent, you guys are still letting them stack up. Stop staring at the screen. All right, and you guys screening, we should be yelling at you guys to come up because that's just gonna tell the defense what we're doing. It should just be like 180 tangent. Just say it one time, and everyone's just sprinting to their spots, and we go immediately off it so that they can't show so early. However, to combat that, we have 180 tangent for shot, which is a handoff first. We go off the handoff, and then we come with the two screeners sprinting up from the low blocks so that they can get a head start. You want to sprint up to jump stop. By the time that they jump stop, you're coming off that screen at the exact same time. All right, so we're going to work on the timing of that and get up shots off that. Down screen away defense. That's how we get through screens and how we stick with our man the entire time. 3 for layup. 3 is another play. 3 for layup or shot. This one's circles. All right, with dribbling out one way and then setting a double staggered screen away for the two people in the corner, coming off the corner for either a three-pointer or a curl for a layup. 10 seconds tie game. Connor, still remember your tie game mistake. All right, you want the last shot, no matter what. If we're on defense, we want to make sure that they're shooting the ball over our hand. If we get the ball, if we're playing defense and they shoot an early shot and you have, like, let's say 2 seconds left and you catch the ball not facing the basket and you're like 90 feet away, just hold on to the ball and take overtime. Don't try to throw something up and have them steal the ball from you and score. All right? So be smart about that. Understand what you can and can't do. Then 10 plus seconds down by 3 with free throws. If there's 12 seconds left and you're down by 3 with free throws and you miss both free throws, you want to foul them right away. You want to keep 12 seconds on the clock. If you make one and miss one, that means that you're down by 2. I still say foul right away. Keep 12 seconds on the clock. You can maybe trap them once. Now, I wouldn't even say trap them once. Screw that. Foul them right away. But if you make both free throws and you're down by 1 with 12 seconds to go, you don't have to foul them at all. You can keep your hands up and let them dribble the court. If they seem like they're going to cross half court, go ahead and foul them with like 5 seconds to go, 6 seconds to go, because you're going to get the ball back and have a chance to at least tie the game. And 6 seconds is enough to go full court. But if you can trap them and steal the ball before that 6 seconds period comes, then you might get something like fun where you can get a turnover. They might also run the clock out and be like waiting for your foul, but you don't foul them, and they will get a 10-second violation and give you the ball back with 2 seconds on the clock. Well, we would much rather take 2 seconds on the clock down by 1 rather than 6 seconds on the clock down by 3. All right, so that's how we want to play it. Those are the different options. All right, let's get to our story of the day. Talk about it real quick, and then we'll get to our other stuff.
Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. All right, man. Every quote always hits on exactly what we're talking about, man. Yes, talent, if you have it, if you gain it, it's God-given. And if you don't believe in God, okay, cool. It means that you already had it. All right, like you work fast, you're tall, like whatever, okay? Talent is God-given. Fame is, what was it? People given? How do I say that? Fame is, let's see. I want to say it exactly. Where's my thing here? Let me see. Itinerary. Check that out. Fame is, I want to say, I forgot the wording. We just saw it. There we go. Fame is man-given. There you go. Man-given by men and women. Fame is man-given. All right? Be grateful. Be grateful that people will give you your props. I mean, they're being kind to you. They're treating you like you're awesome. All right? Just be grateful for that. You don't need to go overboard and have it seep into your head, because the last one is that conceit is self-given, and be careful. And that's what we're talking about. Yes, you guys do need to hype yourselves up, sort of. You do want to have the motivation to do it, but you can't keep doing it because your ego will slow you down. All right? You thinking that you're amazing will stop you from being amazing. As weird as that sounds, it'll hurt you in the end because it'll slow you down, and it'll like basically make everyone hate you. All right? And you don't need that. It'll also bring undue attention to you, so that basically people will spend their whole lives trying to stop you. They will extra hate on you. So like now when they like maybe like some like coach from UCLA is trying to recruit Connor Rush, and he speaks to Connor's high school coach just by chance because he happens to be married to the guy's cousin. That guy would be like, oh, I don't like Connor. And he will say something against you. Why? Why would you put yourself in that position to have more people hate on you? There's already enough people hating on you in the world. You don't need to add them hating you because you're conceited on top of it. All right? So once again, talent is God-given. Be humble. Be humble. Be a humble human being. All right? Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. All right? So that's the story of the day. Make sure that you guys abide by it and trust it, and like, man, believe in that, because you're young. You'll be saying that same phrase to some kid like 20 years from now. And how do you want to say it to him? Do you want to say it to him as like something that you learned when you were younger and that's why you did so well? Or do you want to say it to him as something that you never learned until you got older and that's why you slipped up? And you're very regretful over it. All right? How will you be saying that to that kid? This quote that's been said a million times to a million different people. No one's ever gone against it. And where you believe and you understand that talent is God-given, be humble. Fame is man-given, be grateful. And conceit is self-given, be careful. Who will you be as an adult? Will you be the regretful one that didn't follow that advice when you were younger? Or will you be the wise one who says, I'm successful because I follow that advice? All right, because I think most kids won't understand that. Most kids will think, maybe I understand it, but most kids will be like, whatever. But there's some kids that do actually get that, and they will actually apply it to their lives. Those are special human beings, and you won't understand until you're older if you're not one of those people. You probably don't understand me right now, so I should have stopped talking. Sorry. All right, let's move on to our trivia question of the day. All right, for the trivia, we got, who's winning? Finn Coffin, Karen Left as 3. No one else has scored all month long. Man, has no one ever gotten one right? I'm asking. Yeah, you can use Google. Hey, maybe no, you should use Bing. Use Bing, Noah. All right, the question for today. This is a Noah special.
This question is specifically for Noah. All right? I'm employing one of his favorite players of all time, and we're trying to get it to Noah's brain right now. Maybe just ask a family member to come in the room, Noah. Ask him to help you out, because everything about this question is you. Okay? If you don't get this one right, it's crazy. All right. Good luck. The question is, it's a pretty easy question, so answer fast. You probably don't need to Google it all. If you Google this, you're going to be way too slow. All right. Which college did John Stockton attend? That's the question. Which college did John Stockton, number 12 from the Utah Jazz, which is Noah Massett's favorite team in the world, which college did he attend? I got to tell you, it's in the WCC. That's where my alma mater, St. Mary's, is. All right. Which college did John Cornelius James Eutherford Stockton attend? All right. You guys got to have this. Utah? Yo, UCLA, you guessing? Maybe UCLA. No, it's not UCLA. And that's the answer. Answer from Kieran and Declan Louth. We got it. And Aiden Wong just missed it, but Kieran got it. It is Gonzaga. Now, who knew it and who had to look it up? Be honest. I think as long as that took you guys, you definitely looked it up. All right. This is Alina on Aiden's account, by the way. But no, you got it wrong, so it doesn't matter. All right. Yes, John Stockton went to Gonzaga, which is known as not a known school when he went there. And I remember when I got recruited there, I was like, John Stockton school? But now they're always in the top 10, if not top 1 school in the country. They've never won it all, though, but that's hard to win in that NCAA one lost year out tournament, though. But John Stockton was the first one to show up at that school, and he killed it. And then he went off to the Olympics with the 18 unders, and then got drafted and had a storied career that included basically passing even Magic Johnson and stats and stuff like that. He's amazing, along with his running partner, who we don't mention anymore because of his escapades. But yes, John Stockton went to Gonzaga. Congratulations, Kieran and Declan Louth. I forgot to switch accounts, but it doesn't matter. Oh, womp womp. All right, let's move on. I believe we just have one more thing, and that is our picture of the day. What is the picture of the day for today? Oh, Jokic with the MVP award. Congratulations to Jokic. I know that you watch our show, man. Hey, thanks a lot for watching our show. We just wanted to say congrats on all the stuff. If we could play a little bit a part of you getting this MVP award because you watch our show and learn from it, I mean, that just brings a tear to my eye. I'm happy that we can help you out there, man. Thank you so much. But know this for reals, Joker. You've helped us too. Okay, we're right here together. Wait, he doesn't watch the show? Is that what you're saying? Oh, he watches the show. He watches it. Trust me. Anyways, I think it's a good win. Joel Embiid could have easily got it. Giannis, best player in the world, could have got it. All right, probably no one else on that year. Maybe Kerr for part of the year. Maybe LeBron for part of the year if LeBron's team won more than 2 games. But yeah, Jokic getting it back to back is amazing. Especially the last I think 4 they say. The last 4 have been by foreigners. The last 4 MVP awards have been won by foreigners, and even the runner-up this year was a foreigner, and Joel Embiid. All right, where does that lead us? Even our big-time athletes aren't winning the MVP awards anymore. We are going downhill because the foreigners have been outworking us for the last 20 years. All right, they've been outworking us 20 years. We've been working less and less and less, and you guys just keep wanting to copy off your contemporaries, guys. That's why our program is special, because we do things the way that they do them in Europe. It's just that we don't have enough momentum right now, but we're going to try to get it. All right, and we have to put our noses to the grindstone. If that's how you say the quote, I don't know, man. But and we have to keep pushing on. All right, to work like these foreigners are working, to develop that much skill. Luka's in the conversation too, so that's another foreigner right there. Who's our best in-home person? I guess Devin Booker. I don't even know. Steph. That's tough, man. We are running out of players because I don't know. We're not working our hardest. So let's try to get back up there. All right, and it starts with all of us. Because again, even the low players and the mid-level players overseas, they're
they're working toward their own goals too. Trying to be like the best player in their city or province or whatever. So I need you guys to work as hard as you possibly can. All right, and it starts with the workout tonight. All right, heads up too. I'm gonna start spreading the news about our $300 deal for outside people in of our program. It doesn't give you games, but it gives you all the 3 workouts a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I want to pack those things. I actually want to rent out all 3 courts. And I'm going to invite people from all over to do it for the summer. And then by maybe school time, I'll get places in Aurora, Centennial, and Denver as well. So that's the plan for right now. So start spreading the news, and then we will get there together. All right, don't forget that the quote of the day is make them believe. I didn't talk about the quote of the day, but make them believe. You force them to believe. All right? Make them believe in you. And it's on a day-to-day basis. So make them believe. All right? That's the quote of the day. I'll talk to y'all later. Great job this weekend with the games and everything like that. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.